Hello everyone, my name is Marcus Rover and welcome to another part of our Horizon Zero Dawn adventure. We are facing a very dangerous spot here, but I don't think they are seeing me. I've been standing here for a while now. Yeah. This is the closest spot to our destination, which is right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna call them out. And, go on and, rush towards the thing. I did some side quests before this part. And I'm pretty sure I'm over leveled now. I'm ready to take on anything. There's a trampler. Whoa, 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 it's attacking us. Well, long legs are pretty tough. We have a campfire right here. Okay. Well, that thing's on. That thing's like in our way. I'm gonna leave the broadhead here. I kind of want to walk. So we're pretty close. Also gonna save. Yeah, just gonna go walk the rest of the way. Those are grazers, right? Pretty sure they're called grazers. Yeah. Let's see. And now we shall.
Sunfall.
Okay.
The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay, it's probably not smart to like walk right into that. A bus. That's a side quest right there.
I saw this child yesterday in camp. I could have counted each of her ribs through her skin.
Oh, they're not. Oh, they're friendlies.
All these outlander mercenaries have a mean look about them. Were I a traitor,
Hey guys.
I'd be uneasy.
Hello, friends. There's a side quest, but I will ignore it for now. They seem to be friendlies here, so nothing to worry about, I guess. I can just take the stairs here.
Healers and the soldiers are probably just up training somewhere.
You guys good? Okay, I must save. So yeah, I could have just walked like straight towards the paved path. But oh well. Let's keep going. Oh. Go to the Citadel courtyard.
Another restless night.
Hello,
What I would give for a sweet, fresh banana.
you guys.
You'll like what I have to say, I promise.
Yeah, maybe next time, dude. Let me just take that.
Check out these wares.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget to.
Oh, it's like a bullfight.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Carja.
It's not like this in Radium. At least.
Give them time. I'm sure they must.
They seem to be dying out there. Nice. It's like one of those bullfight thing.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well.
Oh, are they? They're not enemies.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
Okay.
Meantime, circulate.
But they're not enemies? Oh no, I don't want to call them out. I want to save. I always want to save. Because it's faster. These are shadow cards. They're supposed to be enemies, right?
Commanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Okay, these guys. Let's just blend in the crowd. Apparently, they have like an event that allows Outlanders in. Can they really not?
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
A kid.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
This guy's
By the
controlling that
will
kid.
of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter
he's
who
being
brings
forced
his
to do
head
this.
to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting. Kind of busy. We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
Yeah, we're gonna save that kid.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel.
So what do I need to do?
Sun ring from on high.
There's a bunch of stuff. Talk to Vanasha. Talk to the Warden. These are main quests, right? A beam of attack smashed the wall at the prison of Sunstone Rock, letting 3 dangerous fugitives. Wait, are these main quests? These are side quests. The main one is right there. I want to save that kid, but since these are side quests, I'm probably not gonna do that on recording. But hey, maybe I should. Who's Uthid again? High Priest Bahavas. Uthid. Oh, Uthid is the target, but the kid is not Uthid. Yeah. But I need to do the main mission first.
Kestrels.
They want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight. The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Oh, wait. Wait, I can't.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it. Another manhunt. How many men and women can one tribe lose?
What are we doing?
Leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear or two, you'll fit right in. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake pit. They'll take whoever shows up.
This is like a side quest thing.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to kill you, you won't suffer.
Oh, thanks.
Where do you need to go? Right here? Okay, there we go. I think I can do this. Yeah, I think speaking to that guy is a side quest thing. I'm not gonna do that. Let's just go and do the main quest, shall we?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
A vent. This one?
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
Oh, I am.
No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace.
What?
I won't tolerate whining.
Oh boy.
Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Wait, if we do this, can we not go back to do the other side quests? Is that a thing? Oh no, is that a thing? If we do this thing, can we not do the other side quests? Maybe I can just... I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I need to do this. I need to do the main quest. Point of no return, huh?
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
I have access.
Hold for identiscan.
Elizabeth Sobek.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Oh.
Malfunction.
Are
Malfunction.
you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available.
Ooh.
Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure.
Oh, mechanical failure.
Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Okay,
Yes.
no choice. Huh.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated it. So by now,
Oh no.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
Yep.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
This really is a point of no return. If things changes topside.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Oh boy. We're gonna
Zero
know
Dawn.
some really serious stuff though.
We found it.
Oh boy.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures.
Oh boy.
Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Oh, I will. Oh, it's a data point. From lounge stuff to admin, subject to another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. The Polish are giving them problems. Okay, where else? What else do we have here? Is that a data point again? Can we like close the door after we enter? Like, I'm Elizabeth Sobek. Close door. Data point. Data point. We need support too. Reception staff, admin type. We need support too. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates, Zero Dawn candidates, when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails. So yeah, they do need candidates to probably like save their genes or something. And well, you know what happens when stuff like this happens. They get scared and don't really listen. Wait, is that the same thing? Why am I being... Oh, probably because I scanned it many times. Okay, let's keep going then. Looks like there's nothing else is here, hopefully.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
What, stone?
Smaller room.
Dirty water? A bunk door, blast door, heavily shielded, seal integrity maintained. Looks like there's a audio log or data point. Data point. Is this it? Lounge style admin soundproofing. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sub can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. So what? Yeah, I think that's a natural reaction when you're being told that your genes are being saved for the future, and you're gonna die. Because that's really how I think Project Zero Dawn is. Restock, please. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? I don't understand it, but maybe you guys do. This is just a supply crate. Nothing else is here, I think. This is a door that can never be opened. Man, the room actually ended up being like really consumed by probably thousands of years of, you know.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Open the door.
What was this place?
I can't focus here.
Holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months.
Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Knew it. Elizabeth Sobek. Then we have to go to a further room for Elizabeth Sobek to like.
It doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth
Yeah.
saved us.
Zero Dawn.
I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Zero Dawn. But how exactly? You know, we just know the name of what saved the human as a species. But how? What is Zero Dawn? How is Zero Dawn? We're gonna find out soon enough. I don't think we can walk
Kestrels.
through it.
They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? A tomb?
Hey. Guys, stop messing with this stuff. Do I have to? Yeah, I have to kill them. That's the mission. An audio log.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian.
Art is
I know
important.
Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
He's gonna see the body. He's gonna be alerted.
Move along now.
We can easily kill this guy though. Let's wait and see.
Good. We're too close to let tribal prickers stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Oh yeah, I need to check out the data points. Wait. Let me just check here. I want to check the data points first. I really want to see a bunch of lures on this one. Where is it? Notebook. Data points. I have new ones, right? Debriefing after presentation 1. For debriefing after presentation 1. Candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicate acceptance. Yep, It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly, but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, Addendum B1, and the feasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, Addenda C1, C2, and C3. So that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. So that they really have to cover everything, so that they can explain everything to the candidates. You know, the genes that they will take to preserve human life. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so that the candidate can be monitored for attempts of self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are data corrupted. Okay. Do I have other things that do I have other data points that That's notebook. Data points. What is this? When is this? Oh, never mind. I don't want to do that. Text data points. Is there anyone who did this? I don't think this is connected to what we just got. Oh, it's a cauldron log. Okay, never mind that. Okay, I think we read all of it. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff we can listen to.
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Yep.
Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing. Dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution. Liquefied.
Yeah.
The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
I just like the Matrix.
Yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please. Tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
Yeah.
Please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Where is Ted Pharaoh after all this, though? I mean, he asked help from Elizabeth. Why design the robots like that?
Want to discuss?
Or maybe they figured it out
Mama,
themselves.
she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate.
Alpha candidate?
Priority snatch and grab.
Why would
Always suspected
he
you
be
had
a
a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee, conflict cappuccino.
What is he talking about?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Yeah, and his like descendants or gene duties are probably the ones that are killing people right now, or the bandits.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work, And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs.
Oh, he created the bots.
Creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Yeah, he's one of the creators of the bots. And he feels guilty, of course. Okay, let's keep going.
Data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness.
There we go.
What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose.
Whoa.
Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together.
Nerva.
How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives,
like weak
write
stuff.
the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good.
I think
How Gaia will
Gaia
not
made
just
it.
build,
Gaia
but
did that.
imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas,
Yeah, she did that.
to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes.
Oh, they're about to do it again.
It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then?
Oh yeah, Hades.
Part of Gaia. How'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Hades is part of Zero Dawn. And where's Apollo? And the rest? Yeah, the Gaia is the one that they're worshipping, their tribe worshipping, I think. And they're standing on top of where Gaia is. So we're gonna be going back home. Eventually. But we must keep going for now. Data point. Where is it? This one? Make your selection. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Participation. You'll be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Number 2, indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to offer medical euthanasia will be released. And that's the 3rd option, medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead offer participation or confinement. Probably someone chose that. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Oh boy, 3 options. This game is like really, the story, it's so awesome. Kind of want to, I wish I could afford the next one, Forbidden West. Data point. For debriefing after presentation 2, we need to read this. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Wait a minute. Anyways, confirm for candidates that's probably the mistake here. You know, human error. Because some candidates may have been, you know, may have been allowed to go in. That kind of ruined things a bit. But, you know, Gaia still managed to save life. It just made it complicated for the life that came to deal with, you know, whatever the problem was. And I don't know, it's just what I think. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection. Validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of a candidate's expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality, whatever, of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that, while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish and allow access to the supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It's important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period, during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against her, or his will. So yeah, everything is really taken into account. They really want it to be humane as possible. End of the world, you know. So, you know, everyone who wants to participate in this project needs to be like really willingly. Yeah, you know, you just read it. I just read it. We all know it. Really want to do it to save humanity.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what I
Yeah, he's the guy.
damaged. I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Poor guy. Yeah, he must feel really guilty.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like
Well,
Timor.
she's wrong, and apparently.
Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together with your loved ones in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
But what's the point?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Oh, yeah.
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it. Medical euthanasia.
Yeah,
I want no part of this. I just want it over.
She opted for euthanasia.
Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
He wants it to do that. She probably wants to do it right away. But yeah. Well, considering what happened in the game, she's wrong. And life went on. And now we're here. So, we must keep going. Wait, is there another one this way? I really don't want to miss any data points that I can see. What is this? What is that? Where can I access that? Oh, this is the presentation too. Never mind. Let's keep going then.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Ah, I'm missing. Yeah, they can't kill me. Don't worry, Silence. They just, you know, knocked a bit of a HP off of my HP. That a point?
Zero Dawn. He is art in a way. an expression on the grandest scale, but there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm?
Yeah, how did they choose
My
people?
family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks.
Oh, that's the man.
Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Of course, artists will accept it.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day,
Is this the guy?
I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making...
I'm gonna have to stop this for now. And then let's listen to that again. Where is it? Where is it? Meanwhile, my little honey on the counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit, she's chewed one of her nails too. Is he a like a psychologist or something? Being away said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? Yeah, this guy. This guy is one of those guys. Okay, I need to powers down on that, so we do need to enter this room to... Wait, there's a data point here. I did not need to do that? Tom Peach. Wait, Tom?
I hashed it out with
Tom
them,
Peach.
what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Wait, I think the first part, the ones that we saw when we were a kid, that was Elysium. I think that was Elysium, and we've been like hearing of guys that stayed in Elysium. Huh. What is this? Supply crate? I think I already included that. Let's go here. A fire striker. No, we don't need that thing. You just need to follow the wires to power up the door and progress. I think I've read or heard all of the data points and lure and stuff, so we can keep going. It looks like we have a puzzle that we need to do here.
Need to find the right configuration.
Okay, what is this?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay, so it's reversed. What is this?
Part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
That one, maybe? Looks like I need to climb up. What is this? Yeah, we need to get stuff. Is there's... Oh, there's another way here. Maybe... Power status, yeah, it's off. We can't go through that. So we need to climb up. Need to find a way. Oh, what is this? Is there a way up? I can see something up there. Can I just jump and reach for that? No, I can't. Looks like I have to find a different way. Maybe this way. No, it's not this way. Should be here. I'm just gonna go randomly jump and hope that I'm grabbing something. I'm doing this wrong. The wrong way. Am I? Yeah, there's a thing up there, but how do I get up there? It looks like a rope that I can... There is no clue. Do I just randomly switch things on? What does this say again?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
H-emitter in reverse. No, that's not a place I can climb up. Okay, I'm kind of lost here. Do I just guess what the combination is here? I don't think that's how you play the game. See, there's something missing. There should be a place we can climb up onto. Okay, I just remembered. I need to do this, right? Oh, no. Securing Christian work port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby holo locks. There's no clue though. I thought it was gonna... Ah, there it is. Left, up, left, down, right. But it's supposed to be in reverse. Left, up, left, down, right. Left. Oh no, that's right. Left. Wait, if it's in reverse, then maybe this left is right. Right, down, up, left. Right, down. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. This should be up and then left last, I think. Now, we could probably get this in first try. Apparently not. So we need to go right, left, down, left, down. I mean left, up, left, down, right. Left, down, up, left, up, Left, down, right. Left. Down. And right. This should be it. Or not. Maybe I do really need to not reverse. Maybe the one that's in reverse is this one. Okay. Let's just follow it normally. And not think too much about it. Okay, that's already left. This is going to be down. Down and right. This should power up that door.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Yeah. Okay, this door. This door's powered now. We can keep going. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything here, so down here. Let's go up. It's downwards. That's really messing up with the brain there, but we got this. We can. Ah! I fell. Of course. Let's go back there. I don't want to run because it gets really confusing when you run on a very small space. Okay, that's the thing that we need. Does it still work though?
Found one. Looks intact.
Yeah, looks intact. There's another one right here, pretty sure. Or is this just like a supply crate? Ah, just a supply crate apparently. Now I'm gonna drop. And put this one right here. Wow, how'd you clean that up?
Now let's get that door open.
So, let's see. Settings transposed. That means this one is in reverse. So this one is down. Left. Up. Wait, this is already up. Up. No. Left. And then down. This one is the one that's reversed. Or it's not reversed the direction, it's reversed. We need to go, we start from the below down, we need to start from the downwards first. So this one's up. Oh, it's already the right one. And then down. And then that's right. And then this one is supposed to be up. Oh, really? Let's read this. Data shows required settings for nearby hollow logs. Aerotic settings transposed. So what do we need to do? Up. Left. Does it mean that does this mean? Okay, I'm gonna try. I might have done the first try wrong. This should be down, right, up. And if this doesn't work, then I reverse the direction and reverse the order as well. So, up, left, down. Okay, now I reverse the order. Oh boy, my brain is really struggling with it. I need to go... I need to reverse this. Like, to invert this. Like, it's going to be down, right. Oh, I just need to switch this to right here. See if it works.
That did it.
Yeah, it worked. There we go.
now to see what lies beyond it.
They made it easier to just reverse things. Not as difficult as I thought it was. Anyways, let's keep going. Of course. How did they get in there? Had to go through all those puzzles.
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Oh wait, we are going towards Gaia.
So much for avoiding contact.
I have to kill them? I have to kill them. Well, you're tough, but not tough enough. What's the next one? Yeah, you guys. Oh, wait, there's more. There's a lot more. It's fine, I can take a hit. There we go. Oh no.
Or not.
Where? Oh. I can't see that guy. It was so dark, but I still managed to kill him.
Room's clear.
Really?
Moment anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
I want to loot though. Yeah, that's not loot for now. We have so much loot anyway. But I want to loot though. No. That's not loot. Let's listen to some data points instead. Or read some data points. Let's see. From Elizabeth Sobek. Oh, this is Elizabeth Sobek. To Margot Shen. Full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. Hephaestus. How do we pronounce Hephaestus? Probably I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Ayumi de Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes, so any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Hephaestus. So yeah, we're gonna know all of the machines or whatever that consist of Gaia or Project Zero Dawn by reading through these data points. It's a holo projector. Why can't I listen to it? Wait, anything else here? There should be data points here. Okay, another data point. Is it this one? Simulation results, yes. From Margot Shen, is there a reply? Elizabeth Sobek, simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss. And not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Like a dinosaur design. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. Margot. I just wish you can see this, Margot. They are pretty cool. The creatures that Gaia created, they're pretty awesome. Well, Tallneck being the one that's very iconic.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen,
Oh.
and this is Hephaestus.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
That's a good question, Aloy.
The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15
Yeah,
years
what
ago.
happened 10, 15
For
years ago?
Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that?
And why?
Why indeed?
Why is probably the most important question right there. What happened 15 years ago? 10 or 15 years ago that made Hephaestus, made Gaia build hostile robots. Oh, I can activate the whole the projector, but I already watched it. Okay, are there any more data points here?
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
What shapes?
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Let's top up our medical supply here, even though we don't need to, because since we have like 3 stacks. Let's see. Okay, we need to go up. There seems to be no data points down there or anywhere else. Bunker door. Yeah, that's where we've been. And what are these things? Oh, those are the weapons that we of our enemies that we killed. There's something in there that I can't scan from here. Is that where we're going? Yeah, I can't scan it from here. Oh, there was a...
Can't carry more.
There was someone here.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office.
Oh boy, we're about to learn
It's
stuff.
sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
What? It's sealed off? But the door is open. Oh. Is there another door? There's a bunch of data points there, or audio logs or something.
More clips.
Careful now.
They're gonna die. They don't know where it comes from, too. I can start with this guy right here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, look at our arrow. It cannot go through the geometry. Looks like those are fake, you know, fake gaps. There's no really gaps in a model. Or the model's just too big that the physics is not allowed to go through. You know, some CG stuff. I'm just talking about some CG stuff here. They can't even see me through these gaps. So I can just keep going. That means I can't attack them for now. Holo projector right there. Okay, this is the way down. And I will need to take care of all of these guys, which, you know, it's not gonna be difficult. Since we are...
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge
Oh,
for
don't hear
future
that.
generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Oh boy. That's something. Where are all those knowledge then? Where are they stored and how do we access it? We'll know probably soon enough. Encapsulated DNA. Samina Ebaji, the one that just spoke to us. Elizabeth Sobek is encapsulated. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum. Even that eternity tech that fast was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in an allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. They're using DNA. Man, this game is like really well thought of. Or they probably researched so much about it. Or this is just some sci-fi stuff. This is really not real. Anyway, it's really well thought of. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, so long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, I do not understand what the word means, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Since you're using DNA to store knowledge, like building blocks of life. Life is the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you. Samina. Okay, I don't have to read that again. So I guess we go down and extinguish life from people who absolutely refuse to not repeat the mistakes of our ancestors. It's time to is there a way to not kill them? Probably not. I can most likely silent strike this guy right here.
So they woke up.
Ah, dang it. It's not a silent strike. Dang it. Okay, let me just lose their vision of me. Oh, they probably know who I am, or where I am. Oh, no, no, they don't.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy.
Don't let that guy shoot!
Where'd you go?
Ah, I was hit by that.
You can't invade the shadow.
They really are hiding.
Before the shadow.
Fall before the Nora. You too.
That's the last of them.
What should have been a cave of wonders.
How did they get here before me, though? It's ridiculous. I have to go through doors and everything. And they just, what, came from the ceiling or something? It's ridiculous. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, I was using the weak arrow, apparently. Excuse me. Where do we need to go? Oh, there's a thing right here. Right, are there other data points or audio logs here?
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations in the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the... It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks. By throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry.
He's a good man,
and
though.
I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Yeah, but you know, he had to sacrifice his effects. He had to sacrifice everyone to save this future. It looks like we're in a server room or something. I mean, would you be able to do it if you were General Harris? Not everyone can do what he did. And, well, according to the game, it bear fruit. Because Aloy and the others are here now. Which, some of them are about to do the same kind of thing. But reactivating the machines that was killed.
Welcome to Hades.
Oh, there's
Zero
Hades.
Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what?
What?
Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over.
I mean, it
Okay,
makes sense, but
not
still.
burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again.
That sounds so evil.
That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on
This guy
speed dial.
talks
All
like
for the
a
greater good, of course, but still. Kind of
psychopath.
metal. So welcome to Hades.
Maybe I don't understand what psychopaths that much.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Yeah, Hades though. Hades. It's probably the worst idea, and it makes you wonder. Did Hades activate before? Like after Gaia did this, was Hades ever activated? Like, how many times did Gaia try? Probably none. Probably this is her first try and she did it right. And now Hades doesn't want it. Or someone waked Hades up, or, you know, a bunch of stuff. We'll find out soon enough. Noise complaints. Travis Tate, Elizabeth Sobek. Noise complaints. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TD codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. Wait, this? Wait. Is this? Is this States?
Welcome to Hades.
Oh, it's Travis States.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
You can shut up now, Tates.
Ultimate killer
I don't
app.
really like you.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia.
Yeah, shut up. Calling me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore. Anyone who says the old TD codes to the Bashcore is straight up lying, and you know it. All Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle dazzle. Blah, heck, I'd rather guzzle litters. Whatever. Religious, nah. That ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab. Shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's a death metal group and classical music. 80s and 90s mostly. Oh, okay. He's like playing metal. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese core grind. Oh heck, no. He's playing like metal. Turn it down, no cannon. This is how I code. Turn on my death metal. Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and just. Why did Elizabeth? This is probably Elizabeth's mistake.
Function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again.
Hiring that guy to make Hades. Tate here just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. That ain't worth 12 hours of dream time. What is? Before this, every usurpation protocol design failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard and degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business, so I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia anywhere for the matter. At least, he's looking for ways to not make Hades defeat Gaia. Too soft and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly re-reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky. I swear ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going. even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out, the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from the command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strong. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. It's probably like taking in drugs to do his thing.
What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it?
How do I shut up that thing? Okay, so what happened to Hades? Archive abuse. Oh no. Samina Abaji to Travis Tate, Elizabeth Sobek. Archive abuse. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo Archive submission. Your 666th submission in just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, inappropriate materials, you chose to submit of acknowledged classic of extreme exploitation, cinema. Allow me then to thank you until I think he uploaded cinema porn. Pretty sure that's what it means. For giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust of heap. Oh, maybe the gore stuff. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Oh, these are the gore, kind of like those really gory movies that doesn't make any sense, I think. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme perhaps, but art. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, yeah, I would think, yeah, Travis Tate submitted like gore movies, probably porn too. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do. Anyway, she doesn't like that Travis Tate is sending in porn and, you know, gory movies.
Under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah.
Ah, dang it. Shut up, Travis Tate.
It's like the only way onwards.
There's something that he did with Hades. I mean, after being not allowed to submit your, like, cultural...
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances.
Yeah, at the end of the world, why would it make sense to follow the law, but...
the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me.
Yep.
The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Is that French? French for let us begin? Okay. What is this? Data point. We're gonna read all of the data points. We need lore. Lore. Give us lore. Patrick Brochard Klein. FZ chambers. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation. Astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risks of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. Is it like a way to like preserve like embryos or whatever they want you can preserve to like... I think these are the things that he talked about that preserve the human embryo or something. Cradle sealed. Subject cradle sealed. Eulethia 1 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial system is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run. I really don't understand all the like scientific like terminologies, but you know, I kind of get the like general idea of it. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk. What's a donk? In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eulethia 2 site inside Mount Namuli, I'll formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. What's a zygote? It's familiar. I'm pretty sure I've learned what it means before at school, but forget about it.
No room.
Yeah. That's the case here. That's definitely the case here.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs.
Yeah, there we go.
Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
I think that's where Aloy came from. Cradle Servitor Personae. Development of the artificial personae for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer continues at a good pace. We're targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. I think they're robots that will be like a mother or something that will take care of, or a nanny. They should allow a low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. But I'm pretty sure, you know, human beings are not... It's not... This is something that's science fiction, I believe. Human beings are more complicated than that. I'm not sure, though. It's just me thinking about it. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I have also attached reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on the disciplinarian servitor's behavior. A parental argument, if you will. Amusing at first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings in just data corrupted. These are like the... Talking about there's a robot that acts like a nanny to the babies that come out of that thing. That's how I understood it. Probably wrong. Okay, let's go.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of
Yeah,
them?
All Mother.
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
So yeah, we are gonna go back to our home and open the cradle facility there, which is what it's apparently is called. Oh yeah. I need to go that way. Come on. There you go. So we are learning a bunch of stuff here, lore-wise, story-wise, on what Zero Dawn is. But we need more. We need more data. Just like what Silence said. Is there an eclipse here? Coming from the ceiling for some reason. Let's go to the left here. Wait, let's go to there's things on the way, but I think I can scan it from here.
Us would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your
What?
assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience
No.
a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Hmm. Something about it that made Gaia empathic or have that feeling of grief against towards the loss of whatever that megafaunal thing is. Fauna is like animals, right? Yeah. Maybe the bots, the animal bots. And there's a what? A quaternary extinction thing. There was a... They would wipe life? I'm not sure though. I'm really just...
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Ted still have a say in all this? He caused the extinction of life. But then again, he probably learned from it. He regrets doing it, I think. I guess, you know, from what I understood with how he reacted when he asked help from Elizabeth Sobek. Which is something that I haven't shown in the... Yeah, I did not record. That part I did not record, I think. Yeah, pretty sure I didn't. Okay, so let's go to the entrance of Elizabeth Sobek's office. Maybe we'd be able to talk to Gaia here. Hopefully. This seems to be the entrance. And we can pry open the door. I would say that's a sword right there and not something else. But it does shape like something else. If you know what I mean.
Should have brought a cart.
Odyssey has failed? What is this? Elizabeth Sobek to all alphas. Odyssey has failed. All. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Oh boy. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species in earthly life. Its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. We must succeed. Odyssey is like another planet they have, I think, for preserving life. And it's just lost. Zero Dawn is the only way. Oh, I already alluded to that. Okay, where do I want? I kind of don't want to miss anything before I go to that. We're gonna be talking to Gaia here. Oh, there's another one right there. I need to get that first. Artemis status. These are like Greek mythology stuff, and I'm not really that knowledgeable in what each of the like gods and goddesses purpose, or what their, you know, god or goddess is of. Artemis, I think, is the goddess of, I don't know, hunter, I don't know. Anyways, it's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species, oh, I think goddess of animals, goddess of fauna. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas suspended in what-ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We've started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves. Yeah, we have those in the world right now. In the world right here in Horizon Zero Dawn. Thousands more that will have to wait till their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Here we go. I think we're gonna trigger a cutscene. Okay, I think I've explored everything. Let's go.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
A machine. What?
Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine.
Yeah, I think
but what
he's
kind
right.
of machine and why? Why were you created?
He's like a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, too. Behind you, Aloy!
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable.
Wait.
You're too valuable.
Is she done copying? Okay, she's done copying. What is that? I think that's the guy. Bomb! Run! Is she gonna get caught? We're gonna be captured, aren't we? Yeah, we are.
Still alive. Good.
Yeah, this is Healy's.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Ow! That hurt. That hurt my nose. Yeah, we have discovered the truth. I just got an achievement. Discovered the truth. Our focus is definitely taken from us. And
My
it's
entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
Oh, you're so backwards thinking, though.
Until you came along.
Focus. My bow.
When I heard
Stuff.
that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
You can't reach that, Aloy.
As sure as the sun
He can
rises and
see
falls
you,
each
too.
day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat.
I think we just finished a quest there.
A simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
He killed Rost. Or, yeah, he stabbed Rost. Can we, like, access all of this, or can I only choose one? Is this guy really worth talking to? I'll just say Rost.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well.
Oh yeah, Rost saved
For
us.
a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
He definitely.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked, but I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the
Definitely backwards thinking.
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm destined to be here to end you. What is he? What is he? He's just a thug. A fool? Nah, too low. I mean, a puppet? I don't think so. Maybe he is. I'll pick a thug. He's a thug. And also a fool. A fool thug. You're a thug. You're a fool. Yeah, he's a fool for still thinking about sacrifices.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot.
Perfect.
All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn.
Not gonna happen.
Left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then enter this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
We need to save.
I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but
Alas.
Oh no, am I too late? Are they
Paul
dead?
seems to have been unnecessary.
It's a needless slaughter.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to.
But the Nora, they talk about Nora as if they're not, as if they can't defend themselves.
Is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment
You're
of the sun in
you're
these
underestimating
events?
the Nora so much.
Your focus, such a powerful device.
Don't destroy it, please.
And yet, so
He destroyed it, of course. I think Silence has a copy, though.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Okay. Okay, what's gonna happen? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Exciting.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy.
You're just delusional.
Nature joined to one cause.
And we're gonna
Shadow
prove
to
you
sun,
wrong.
Light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Is that really not gonna attack the people? Apparently not.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes?
They're gonna turn it.
Proud in broad light of day. Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
You're all gonna die. If Aloy dies here. Looks like I have to run. I don't have any weapons. Do I have weapons? Oh boy. My focus is gone. Everything else is gone. Oh dang it, if this is a quick time event, I'm dead.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use the strength against it.
Oh, it's strength against it. Oh boy.
I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either.
Crap, crap, crap. Maybe I can I need to get my weapons. Get my weapons back. Where's my weapons? There's gotta be a way to climb up. Go on. Okay, how do I climb up? There's gotta be a way.
Ready to charge. That's it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons lift.
Okay, one more platform. Okay, okay, I need to do... Okay, I know what to do now. No time for loot, guys. We got this.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Come on, then.
That makes a mess.
Come Come on then. Are you confused? Is your AI broken? Ah! This cutscene saved us. Ah, dang it. Into the smoke, and then Aloy is fully clothed. Nice. Okay, let's do this, dang it. This is ridiculous. This is awesome. Really, you're gonna pose? You're gonna pose, Aloy?
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb cunt.
Okay, I need.
Come and get it! There's components on the sides of his head. They've got something to do with his list attacks. Freeze can't stay on its feet.
It's almost dead. And it's dead. Yeah, sacrifice, huh? Huh? Now what? You got more? Got more stuff you want to throw at me? Destiny?
Silence!
What? Those things are not loading up yet.
Shadows. Kill her.
Not gonna happen, dudes. You both are dead. Okay, what's gonna happen though? It's probably a twist. We're just gonna fight it.
Kill her.
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
That's right. The Nora. Silence. Silence is here. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's go, Silence. And a bunch of sawtooths. That's Silence. Act. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Oh boy. Okay, what's happening here?
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated.
Yep, I knew it. He's got a copy.
Installing that data to your focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
That's nice.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
Yeah, that's got to be a really nice memory for
Maybe you'll even learn why.
Aloy.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
We need to talk to Silence.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course,
far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Especially Hades.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land.
We need to save
The
them.
tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
That is so awesome, though. Oh boy. We have a bit of our HP gone there. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stop for this part right here. This would be the best place to stop, but I'm gonna keep playing. But later. And yeah, I guess that's all this. It's getting really awesome. I think I'm getting really close to the end here. And I guess maybe the next part will be the end. I'm not sure. We'll see. But for now, this is it. Actually, what I really like before that though, what I really like about it is that you just don't finish this quest and then go back home to Nora. It's not just something like that. It's not that simple. You have to go back to Nora to save it. That's the best thing about how they did it. I really love that. You don't just, you're done with this thing, now you have to go back. You just, you have to go back because you need to save your hometown. And then before you can access the thing, that's a really, really nice thing. It's so awesome. It's so awesome storytelling.
Light out soon.
Yeah, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Marcus Rover. See you on the next part. Over and out.